we've got Kelly and Robbie Arends. They are South African tennis champions and they're busy playing on the pro circuit. Kelly, Robbie, nice to have you guys on the show.
Nice to be here, JP. Thank you so much.
So it's the first time for us that we've had two people on the show at the same time, and I'm sure that this is going to be a whole lot of fun. Let's just start at the beginning. Kelly, we'll ask you first. When did you start playing tennis?
I started playing tennis at the age of 6 years old.
And that's it? You started playing. Robbie, we'll go to you then. You guys are going to have to give me more information today. Robbie, when did you start playing?
I started at the age of 3. My dad's coached me since that age until 16. And then I moved to an academy. Yeah.
3? I mean, 3 is pretty young to be holding a tennis racket. That's like a Tiger Woods story. Kelly, you guys are brother and sister. You started quite young. Robbie started. Do you guys train together? Do you play together?
We go to the same academy, the Anthony Harris Tennis Academy.
Yeah. And when you were younger, Kelly, did you have to like play tennis with your big brother?
Sometimes I did, but I wasn't as good as him. So.
And so, did you guys, when you started, was it at school, and you had tennis coaching at school?
Well, our dad started coaching us, and the tennis coaching at school wasn't as good.
Right. Okay. And now you're at the Anthony Harris Tennis Academy. I can see it on your shirts here.
Yeah.
Robbie, tell us a little bit. What is the Anthony Harris Academy?
Oh, it's an academy in Sea Point. They've changed my game tremendously.
Yeah.
Brought me in, and then they also have sponsors that help me a lot. The Match Foundation that helped me tour and stuff. And they've just been amazing.
And Kelly, are there a lot of other top athletes at the academy for you to be able to train with?
Yes, there's a lot of different levels. There are plenty of good players, so it's not difficult getting a good hit in.
So one of the things you guys told me earlier on is that you're both on the professional circuit. Now, that took me as by surprise because I always thought that you had to be a pro like a Roger Federer and a Rafael Nadal, and you had to be over a certain age to play professional tennis, and you're both on the professional circuit.
It's just Robbie. I'm still on the ITF circuit.
All right. So what is the difference between the pro circuit and the ITF circuit then, Kelly?
The ITF is for juniors more. Like it stops at 18, right, and then you have to go to the pro circuit afterwards.
Okay. So you're going towards the pro circuit soon.
Yes.
And Robbie, on your side, you're now a professional tennis player. You're 18 years old. What is the difference between ITF, the junior section, and now being a senior pro?
I mean, the level's way higher. Everyone's more professional. They're more on time. They do all their proper warm-ups. So the vibe's just way different.
And from a competition point of view, I mean, both of you played. Robbie, when was your last championship?
My last tournament was in March. It was the ITF Futures in Potchefstroom and the ATP Challenger as well.
You played in the South African Championships in Potch?
The it was international tournament in Potch.
International tournament, okay.
Yeah.
So this is where there were a lot of other superstars down here as well?
Yeah.
And how did it go for you?
Well, I got my first ATP singles point, and I made double semi-finals.
Fantastic. So to get a single point, what does that mean? You won the championships?
No, I won a round.
You won a round, and then you get a point, and that adds to your rankings. But you are the current, in your section, you are the current South African champion.
Yeah, I won the under 18 Masters at the end of last year.
Fantastic. That's great stuff. Kelly, on your side, you also went to the SA Champs recently and also came back as the South African champion.
Yes, in the under 16 section.
And how tough was that for you?
It was a little bit tough.
You guys make it sound so casual that you just go and win championships. Is it exciting? Have you had a lot of contact and travel opportunities?
Yes, we've had many playing different players across the world. And it's different game styles. So.
Kelly, where was your favorite place to go play?
Definitely Potchefstroom.
Potch?
Like good often.
And Robbie, do you get an opportunity to travel much?
Yeah, my favorite place I've been is definitely Tokyo, Japan.
Tokyo, Japan?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Well, tell us about that. What were you doing there?
It was a South African international tournament that represented South Africa, and then it was a grade A, which is like the highest level of junior tournaments.
And was there a lot of tough competition there? Tell us about that.
Yeah, like the team competition was really tough. It was like Italy and all these players, they were really good. And then the grade A was just unbelievable experience. All the top guys, and the facility was just so great.
And Kelly, where to for you from now? What are the next steps for you over the next few years in the world of tennis?
Maybe next year I'll start on the pro tour, but obviously we have to discuss with our coaches, see what's best for us.
And how much training are you doing at the moment? It's lockdown, of course, and it's rather difficult for you guys to exercise, but maybe now you're getting back into it. But how has the last 2 months been for you guys, for both of you?
Well, our coaches at the academy and the fitness trainer gave us a program to follow at home,
Right.
like 4 to 5 hours, which has been great. Been really tough though, but been good.
Well, I believe you're able to get back on court now if you're in the professional space.
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly, you guys must be very keen to get back on the court and see your friends and hit the ball.
Yeah, it's been too long. We're going to go back on Monday.
So you're going back on Monday, and what is the starting point for you guys? What's the next thing? Have they given you any indication of potential competitions or tournaments later in the year?
I think when we get back, we're going to have like a meeting and discuss what's next, what we're going to play next, and take it from there.
Yeah, from our side, well done. We're looking forward to following your progress. It's great to have all these young superstars in the Western Cape. And who before we go, Kelly, who's your biggest tennis hero?
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams. And Robbie, on your side?
Got to be Roger Federer.
Roger Federer. Have you guys been able to meet any superstars?
Well, I was lucky enough to see Roger and Nadal. They trained at our academy at the beginning of this year, and they were here. Wow. So it was amazing to see them.
That's fantastic. All right, guys, we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to say goodbye to you, and I'm going to say hopefully you get back on the park soon. And best of luck, and keep it up, and go and bring us some medals.
Thank you so much, JP.
Thank you so much.
Good to be here. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Bye. Right, folks, they're Kelly and Robbie Arends, current South African tennis champions. Kelly is, of course, heading to the pro circuit, and Robbie's already on the pro circuit. So our young champions certainly making us very proud.